Mutale Mwanza, something amazing or rather fascinating, shocking, surprising, and just unbelievable happened because her page has actually disappeared. It has been deactivated, probably by her or her team. Now, the only shocking thing is, we are living in trying times, and I really believe a lot of people are going through a whole lot of stuff. So, a lot of Zambians are actually worried about her. So, this is a very worrisome type of situation. So, what do you think has happened to Mutale Mwanza and her page?
Well, I think people woke up to a post from Mutale Mwanza, or the page rather, saying, "Good morning, I hope I look this pretty in my casket," which was very shocking. Now, this is coming after the death of one of South Africa's biggest rappers, Ricky Rick, who apparently killed himself, suicidal circumstances, and it has sent shockwaves across the African continent because he was a big star. So now this has highlighted many similar cases of mental health and depression and suicide, and we're suspecting that maybe she is trying to create more awareness on mental health issues. That's the biggest that's what's on our mind, because from nowhere, personally, I don't think Mutale Mwanza has been going through emotional stuff. When we look at people in the past that have committed suicide, the likes of Ricky Rick, it was something that has you can trace it. It was something that was in his lyrics. He has come out publicly saying he has been going through depression and battling depression. And I was watching one of his interviews where he said he was expecting to die at 25, but with Mutale Mwanza, it's all of a sudden. We can take it back to the early weeks of Valentine's, where Felicitas Banda, one of Zambia's best makeup artists,
May her soul rest in peace,
committed suicide as well. There was a flow of communication, and we could see and trace that she was going through something quite difficult, but it's very hard to tell if Mutale Mwanza has been going through issues. Obviously, with the kind of following that she has, she is bound to, have a mental breakdown at some point. But is this the point? Is she trying to create mental health awareness? Because in Zambia, we don't really necessarily take these things too seriously. So are we going to take it as her trying to create mental awareness, or are we going to take it as a stunt, as an attention-seeking moment?
Yeah, I mean, if she was doing any sort of publicity stunt at this particular moment, I would be very, very disappointed due to the fact that over the past couple of weeks, right, we obviously heard a lot of stories with regards to people, just basically losing their lives, and a lot of mental issues, mental breakdowns going on. So if she's taking this as a publicity stunt, or rather if she is performing a publicity stunt, then it's really in bad taste. But I'm really sure she's doing this for a certain reason. I'm sure she's also trying to highlight or rather bring awareness to mental health. And we obviously saw other public figures such as, Abel Chungu. He's got a very good song, Mamona Samalila. And recently he broke down as well, and he just publicly cried. He had, like an outpour in public. So mental health is something that I really, really, take seriously. And if people are going through certain challenges, at least lend a listening ear. At least you have to be there for people. And sometimes, we always take it casually, saying, because sometimes people might be crying out and we barely listen, So obviously her post was very cryptic, the one that she recently put up on her Facebook page before she decided to deactivate, or before the team decided to deactivate the page. So that is something that we shouldn't, take lightly, because we might not know what exactly she's going through personally, So this is one of the reasons why I would love to ask the people who are very close to Mutale Mwanza to, reach out to her, give her a call, go visit her, because you might never know what people go through. And they usually say that the people with the biggest hearts are the one that usually carry a lot of burdens. So Mutale Mwanza is a very outgoing, extrovert type of person. So people can't really consider her to be that type of person who would be suffering from mental issues. So whatever she's going through, I mean, Mutale Mwanza, if you're watching this, it's going to be fine. Just get back to what you do. We all love to hate you.
That's a nice one. We all love to hate Mutale Mwanza. And one thing about Mutale Mwanza as well, she was an ambassador for cyberbullying. That's some good that can be given credit to her. And if she is trying to raise mental health awareness, please, Zambians, please, abantu besupazet, let's not make this a home Mutale Mwanza trying to make a publicity stunt conversation. Let's look at what she is trying to do. Mental health is a problem. A young pastor, a young prophet did kill himself sometime last month. He was, sharing on his WhatsApp and social medias that he is going through issues, and we didn't listen. We are not listening, and we have to start taking this seriously. Yesterday, I was telling somebody that it's quite unfortunate that when a celebrity dies, we see a lot of rest in peace, gone too soon. But when an individual that we know passes away, commits suicide, it's, hey, you're going to hell. How can he kill himself? We start castigating and throwing stones instead of thinking of how we are going to prevent the next person from committing suicide. So it's a very honorable intention if Mutale Mwanza is trying to raise mental health awareness, and if she is going through issues, people, close ones, loved ones, please make sure that you do check up on her. And I think after the passing of Rick, we know what to do. We know what to do. Those that are close, give her a dial and just, be a helping hand, sometimes just a listening ear. Let's not try to, judge, and let's listen more.
Exactly. Let us continue listening, and just like I said, you might never know what somebody might be going through, and words of encouragement could really go a very long way. And of course, a lot of people think of Mutale Mwanza as somebody who's got a lot of thick skin, due to the fact that the nature of her job requires her to do certain things. And personally, I understand this is the media. You always have to keep your name being talked about. So sometimes people might do some controversial things, but by the end of it all, I mean, she's a Zambian lady, she's a Kopala lady, and we have to look out for one another. So Mutale Mwanza, if you're listening to this, whenever you're going to be able to come back, we're going to, buy you kampompo, because I know you're from Kitwe. Kampompo, those big, buns from the copper belt, especially from the mines, they are all on us. So please, whatever you're going through, everything is going to be A-okay. Anyhow, moving on to the next topic, we also have something that really popped up yesterday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now immediate past Patriotic Front Deputy Secretary General Mumbi Phiri was reported to have been picked up by Zambia police and transported to Kaoma yesterday in the evenings. And this story has been, lighting up, and, it's been crazy trending on social media. So facts of the story is that this is in connection to the death of Loris Banda, a UPND Kada, who was killed during a by-election in Kaoma in 2019. So how did Mrs. Phiri, find herself in a situation where she's being picked up by the police? And by the way, the police have already given out a statement that they have reported a warrant and caution to Mrs. Phiri, Mumbi Phiri. So this is the information that we have now. Loris Banda's case has been quite a big case currently, and it's ongoing. So we're not really going to go too much into it. We're going to give the facts of the matter. So there's a video that's circulating where Madame Mumbi Phiri was saying, according to her words, that she witnessed the death of Lawrence Banda. So as of today, we're trying to figure out if she is a suspect or a witness. of this case? You know, is she going to provide valuable information? Because her lawyer did confirm that she was summoned and yet could not turn up as she was not feeling well. But unfortunately, the Zambia police went and picked her up. Reports say that they did allow her to go to the hospital to have her BP checked because it troubleshooted and was high during these events. So like I said, we don't know if she's a suspect or if she's a witness. The lawyer says she doesn't know anything about it. A video was trending alongside the lawyer was Mr. Raphael Nakachinda, who is a part of the Patriotic Front party. Should be media. He is in charge of the media somehow. So the lawyer stated that Madame Phiri doesn't know anything about the case. She did not witness, yet there's a trending video which cannot be said that it's doctored, where Madame Phiri did say that she witnessed what transpired in Kaoma. So one of the big questions is, did her mouth land her in trouble? Now, she is not just coming into the limelight with this now. There was an exchange of words between her and Vice President Veep of the Patriotic Front Party, Madame Kanduluo, recently, which sparked up a debate. So the happenings have been quite very frequent to her. She had an altercation with Professor Kanduluo. Now she is in Kaoma, trying to, answering to the issue on the death of Lawrence Banda.
Right, and this is obviously long overdue because Lawrence Banda, may he so rest in peace, the case has been pending for a very long period of time. Now, this is only resuscitating due to the fact that obviously the Patriotic Front have, lost power, and this is one of the reasons why a lot of these cases are being revitalized and revived. And, a lot of people might be saying this could be some potential witch hunt, but I really, really strongly disagree because, the law has to be followed. And if you are found wanting, you need to be answerable to the law, just as every Zambian citizen is answerable to the law. So if any injustice or crime was committed, due justice needs to be served, and we definitely need to get to the bottom of this particular matter because, Lawrence Banda had a family. There's a lot of people who loved him, and I'm sure a lot of people are still hurting because of his untimely demise. And this is one of the reasons why we have to make sure that people do not really get away with crimes, because if this continues to happen, then we are basically going to be a banana republic. So this is one of the reasons why everybody, regardless of being in power, they have to conduct themselves at least law-abiding citizens, because power usually evaporates and meanders to other places. So make sure you just protect yourself, do the right thing, be law-abiding, and stay away from trouble. So anyhow, this is all we have for the people, right?
Just before we sum up, this case is a huge case. So other connected cases to this case are the arrest of Shabi Chilekwa, who is charged with the death of Lawrence Banda, the UPND cadre. Now, Shabi Chilekwa was former President Edgar Lungu's Babaman, who currently, is in police custody and is the main suspect. Another case that's connected to this is the case of former President Edgar Lungu's aide de camp, Mr. Chisanga Chanda, who is accused of assisting Mr. Shabi Chilekwa, who is charged with murder of UPND cadre Lawrence Banda. So this is how big this case. This week, unfortunately, the case did not, the courts did not go through with the case of the aide de camp, Mr. Chisanga Chanda, due to some certain issues. So we are yet to know what the outcome will be of these cases as the police continues doing their job.
Definitely upcoming sleepless nights for the Patriotic Front members due to the fact that they could have allegedly been involved in some questionable things. So obviously there's a lot of upcoming court cases which are going to really make them become sleepless, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're not really going to get into the nitty gritties and all that stuff, because there's a lot of information that needs to be unveiled by the law enforcers. So we're just going to be anxiously waiting for everything to be publicized. So this is all we had for you today. It's been Muna and
Siku. Make sure you do leave a comment and let us know what you think about mental health issues, how best we can deal with them, as well as, maybe you're trying to just send a message to Mutale Mwanza so that when she logs on to Facebook and visits Z Corner, she sees your love messages,
Exactly.
just showing that you care.
I want everybody watching us right now to just write the most understanding, caring comment to support Mutale Mwanza and let her know that, people or Zambians do care about her. So this is one of the reasons why you have to be very nice and very kind. And by the way, please share this video, because we are putting in a lot of, effort, and we want you to support us by sharing this video. So hit the like button and share this video everywhere. Tag at least 5 different people. Make sure you post this particular episode in 5 different Facebook groups that you belong to, because that really helps us go a very long way. So remember, be nice, be kind, and stay blessed. So from me and
Siku, catch us on the next episode.
Take care.